Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about my WEN Dethatcher / Scarifier and why that, at least in my opinion, why I think it's the best 150 bucks that you'll ever spend. So, how we're going to start things off is we're going to talk about the features that this thing has, and after we go over all that, we'll talk about why it's worked out for me very well, and how for me, it's not only paid for itself, but it's actually made me a little bit of money as well. And even I myself, I was kind of nervous about this thing because, since it was the cheapest one I could find. I mean, granted, most of them that are like this, like other brands like Sunjo and stuff like that, they're all around the same price range as this one. But this is just the one that I happen to go with, and I like it a lot. And like I said, we're going to talk about how it's worked out for me very well, and it hasn't caused a single problem for me. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. All right, so to start off, like I said, we're going to talk about some of the features that this thing has, and the features that this thing has, I'm sure most of them will have these identical features as well. So it's not like I'm saying, oh yeah, it's only the WEN Dethatcher that comes with all this. I'm sure the other brands offer these features as well. So to start off with, how you turn the unit on is, how you turn the unit on is there's an orange button on the side, you pull the handle, and then you're good to go. Pretty self-explanatory there. Another thing is the height adjuster. It's this lever right here. Obviously you'll want to experiment with, whenever you get this, you'd want to experiment with your lawn and see like, okay, yes, so this is what height it works for. And, obviously I've had to experiment with it myself. And it also comes with a bag, with a collection bag as well, that it mounts the same way as how it does on a regular lawnmower. But the thing is, I don't use the bag because I've heard too many people complain like, oh, it fills up too quickly, and which I believe. I've never even tried using the bag on it myself because I'm just taking everyone else's word for it. But once I dethatched the lawn, I used the lawnmower to pick up all the thatch with the bag on it, of course. And I couldn't even make a full pass without having to empty the bag on the mower. And the bag on the mower is like twice as big as the bag this comes with. So that right there kind of tells me that, yeah, the bag fills up too quickly. You never know. Sometimes when you're using it on a different machine, stories change. But that's not what this is about. It's all speculations, I guess. But nonetheless, like I said, this is a very good machine. And I should mention that there are other units out there that are battery operated. This one is not. You plug it into an extension cord right here, then you plug it into the wall. But for about 85 bucks more, you can get one just like this, but where it's battery operated. So that is my only concern. My only gripe with the corded one is that you kind of got to learn like how to work yourself away from the cord, which I've quickly done. I've quickly learned to do that. I just start from where the cord is to the outlet, and I just work my way away from it, because if you do it the other way around, you're going to risk running over the cord, and obviously it goes without saying that that's not a good thing. But yeah, that's why I still went with the corded one anyways, because it is a lot cheaper to do it with that, and like I said, it's worked out for me so good. And as you can see, this box right here is what has the Dethatcher cartridge in it, which is 24 tines, and then this is the owner's manual, which I've never used it before. And I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but the Scarifier, when you take the unit out of the box, the Scarifier is already pre-installed. So you'd want to switch to the Dethatcher cartridge first, and then you would Scarify the lawn. You know, when you take the unit out of the box, you know, it has the Scarifier cartridge installed already. So, you know, when you're just trying to dethatch your lawn, obviously, you know, you're going to want to take it out, take the Scarifier out, and then put the Dethatcher cartridge in it. And it's so easy. All it is where, you know, it comes with an Allen screwdriver, and then, you know, it has a Allen head screw underneath it, and then you lift up a little cover, and then it comes right out. Basically the cartridge just slides right out. Okay, so why has this thing been a really good investment for me? I had bought it because I wanted to be able to more efficiently dethatch my lawn. And not only has this unit allowed me to do that, but, you know, considering that it also came with a Scarifier as well, so that means, and you know, the Scarifier, what it does, it not only dethatches, but it also helps to aerate the soil, and it creates trenches as well. So that way, when you're trying to overseed your lawn, it creates a nice bed for you to put the seed in, and then after it germinates, you know, the lawn will look nice and perfect, and then the grass will be nice and thick and healthy. And so, you know, that's what this unit is able to do. It doesn't just dethatch, you can Scarify as well, which is a whole big opportunity in itself. And like I said, I've done other people's lawns with this as well, and I was able to make my money back doing that. So basically what I'm saying is that when you get this machine, you know, you can save a lot of money and make a lot of money with this unit right here, because the thing is that I've heard of so many people that have paid a local lawn company to come out and just dethatch their lawn, and it costed them well over 200 bucks. And with this machine right here, like I said, it only costs 150 bucks. You pay that 150 bucks one time, and then the unit is yours forever. And then, so basically it pays for itself real quickly. And, you know, obviously, depending on how big your yard is, it might take you like a half hour to an hour or so, depending on how big your yard is. But like I said, you know, since this thing works so efficiently, I was able to use it on other people's lawns too. And I was able to make money doing that, a little bit of money. You know, and I'm here to tell you, you can do the same thing. You know, you can buy one of these, and then you'd be able to, and if you have a lot of friends and family that are looking to get their lawn dethatched, you know, you could use this machine and charge them way less money than what it does to have a local lawn company come out and do it. So, you know, everyone's happy. You know, your money in this situation, your money will work for you, because, you know, you paid 150 bucks for this thing, which in then itself is cheaper than to have a local lawn company come out and dethatch your lawn. But then also, if you're using this on other people's lawns, you can make money, and you're saving those people money, and then they're happy as well. So in other words, you know, everybody's happy in that situation, which obviously you ain't gonna complain about that. That I should mention is that, you know, when you're using the Dethatcher cartridge, you know, you want to make sure you're going nice and slow. But the cool thing with the Scarifier is that since it's actually digging into the soil, creating trenches, it actually pulls you along. So it's almost like it's self-propelled pretty much. And so it's like you're not even having to push it at all. It's basically doing all the work for you. And then, you know, with the Scarifier, you'll notice, and maybe with the Dethatcher as well, but I've noticed specifically with the Scarifier that, you know, depending on like how deep of soil you're going through, it does slow the motor down on it a little bit. Now I should mention the motor, it spins at 3,300 RPMs, which is 55 times around per second. So, you know, that's pretty fast, but obviously, you know, it slows down a little bit when you're, especially when you're using the Scarifier and when it's creating trenches in the soil. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I've noticed with the Scarifier, it actually seems to pull out even more thatch than what the dethatching cartridge does, which I'm sure that's normal. And then another thing I should mention as well, I don't know if I talked about this when I was talking about the bag on this unit. Basically what I do to pick up the thatch is I just take the leaf blower and then I just blow it all into a pile, and then I just rake it up and then put them in bags or cans, whatever it is that I'm using at the time of me using the dethatcher. And this machine I actually bought off of Home Depot's website, but you can buy it off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description to where you can find it. Yeah, that pretty much does it for the review of this lawn dethatcher slash Scarifier from WEN. And I would definitely recommend this product to anyone, especially if you're looking for an electric lawn dethatcher. I would definitely go with this one. And like I said, I'm not knocking any other brand. I'm sure other brands like Sunjo are probably good as well. I'm just saying this is the one that I happen to buy, and I love it because, you know, I've not only used it on my lawn, but I've used it on other people's lawns, and it still works like it's brand new, fresh out of the box. So, you know, that's why I like it a lot, and that's why I'm making this video of me talking about it and why I think it's a good machine. So, yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and there will be plenty of more videos coming your way regarding this lawn dethatcher. So this isn't going to be the one and only video I make. I mean, obviously I've made tons of videos of me using this machine, and like I said, you know, I love this machine. It works really well. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next video.